Rug size is just basic math, but so many people get it wrong. Today, I'm gonna teach you how to nail that rug size every single time by exploring how to do it and why people mess it up. So by the end of this, you are going to be a champion at picking out rugs. So let's get started. And what I'm gonna do is make this super fun by jamming a ton of different analogies into your head. I'm gonna give you crazy thoughts and crazy things to think about when you go to buy that rug. Because what ends up happening to most people, when they go to select a rug, there's so many beautiful options. And you're picking about the colors and the patterns, and your mind is scrambled, and then you forget your knowledge. So if I give it to you in like a very fun and playful way, that when you go to pick out your rug, you're not gonna miss, and you're not gonna pick out the wrong size. So first up, it is just basic math. You measure one side of the room and you measure the other side of the room, and then you buy a rug, that this is where everyone goes wrong, that fits the space. But I'm here to tell you that you want the biggest rug for the space. Not one that fits the space, but one that is going to expand the space. And people are like, oh, well, the room is this size, so my rug could be any size smaller within that space. No. We want to get the biggest one so it gives you happy eyes when you're in the room. So what are happy eyes? Happy eyes are the feeling that your eyes give you when they like something, when it's design approved, when it is pleasing to the eye. And if you want to try to find your happy eyes, just picture walking into a beautiful hotel lobby. You look around and you're instantly happy. Grandparents, if you have those gorgeous grandbabies, the moment that they walk into the room, you have these happy eyes, and your eyes see something and give you that feeling of happiness. And that's what I always want you to strive and to remember for when you're picking out things for your home. And if you bring a rug in and it fits the space, but it doesn't expand the space, then your eyes are gonna be like this. Yeah, I guess I like the rug. But if you bring in a rug that just makes it feel expansive and cozy, then you're gonna be like, wow, this looks so good. So I want to show you why a rug expands a room and gives you happy eyes. So take your hands and put them over your eyes, okay? And then you're gonna like look into a room, and this is like if you bring in a big rug. You can see everything, and your eyes are super happy because the whole room looks big. But then if you bring in a rug that fits, but it isn't the right size, it's not the biggest, it doesn't add anything to the room, you're like, ugh, what are these? And your mind doesn't know why. It's like, what is that? What is this? And your mind doesn't know why. It really wants to be able to expand. And so that's what the biggest rug will do for the space. It expands it, and it makes it feel larger than what it is. So how do you get the biggest size? Well, then you go back to basic math, and if you need a 10 by 12, you don't buy an 8 by 10. And if you need an 8 by 10, you don't buy a 5 by 7. You buy the biggest rug for the space. The second common thing that I see about rug sizes when people are curious and they're kind of a little lost is that if you have the biggest rug for the space, but it still doesn't fill it, what is the rule of thumb? It's very easy. You just get 2 legs of the chair on there, or half the couch, but you want the furniture to touch the rug. An analogy I want you to remember when you're going to buy a rug is not a pool. You're not trying to put a rectangle or a square with the furniture lined up on the outside. Now, a pool, of course, you're not going to have the furniture touch the pool because you fall into the pool. But in your living room, you want your furniture, the 2 legs, the half of the couch, to touch the rug. Everything's got to touch to make it feel expansive and have that line of the rug just go away under the furniture and have it feel expansive. Now, if you're out there and you can't remember this, then here's a video of my girl Luna, and she's just putting 2 paws up on the couch like a little cutie. And the image I want you to say is 2 leg chairs, half the couch, and you will be good to go when you're picking out your next rug. If I haven't jammed enough fun things in your mind, let's do just one more so you don't pick a too small rug. Back in your 20s, you might have gotten away with a small rug. You know, you're just starting out, you got this apartment, you're all excited. No one's gonna walk in and be like, wow, rug size is too small. Everyone's just gonna cheer you on in life. You're also going to be buying small, tight jeans. You remember the days where you pulled them up and you lay down and you zip them up? And then you'd walk around in these too tight jeans. But now in my 40s, I don't want jeans that cup the buns and then lift anything. I just want to be comfortable and cozy and look good. So every time you go to buy a small rug, I want you to remember no cupping, no pulling. I want you to be comfortable and cozy and get the best rug the way that you get the best jeans for your body. All right. Was that enough analogies for you to remember? Puppies, jeans, pools, you got it. You won't pick the wrong rug because you are going to remember all my fun little weird things when you go to buy your next rug. Now we're gonna dive into the why people consistently buy the wrong size rug. If we can get into the why, then we won't keep making the same mistakes. I always explore once I make a bad mistake, why I made it, so then I don't make it in the future. And the reason why most people buy the smaller rug is because there is a huge price jump between the 5x7 and the 6x9, and then the 8x10 kind of bridges, but when you get up to those 10x12s and 11x14s, they're almost double the 5x7s or the 8x10s. So then you'll gravitate towards the lesser one. And I hear you 100%. That happens to me all the time. It's not like you can't afford it. It's just, can I get away with it? Can I get a smaller rug? Is it really that big of a deal? And we have these mental boundaries of what we want to pay for something. And sometimes we have to push through. So I'm right there with you. I have an example of when I just recently did this in my own life. This shirt is a prime example of how I just should have scooched up to the next price point. I would have been so much happier. Let me tell you the story. I was in Lululemon, and I love Lululemon. I love their clothes, I love everything, but their prices, they hit my pain points, and they take me a little while to get over the hurdle. And so I really want a t-shirt, but their t-shirts are $50, $60, and in my head, I like to pay $20 or $30. So when I was going through the sales rack, I found this shirt, and I was so excited. I saw the big sale 30, and I pulled it out, and guess what? It was a half shirt. Not a full shirt. And just like how you're trying to buy that 5x7 when you need an 8x10, or buy an 8x10 when you need a 10x12, I thought to myself, can I pull it off? All the young girls are wearing these half shirts. I got it. I'm working out. Can I do this? And I thought, yes! Let's go with this. And so I grabbed the shirt for $30, and then I spent the entire summer trying to wear this shirt, and guess what? My shorts do not come over my belly button. I don't have a lot of shorts that go over my belly button, and I spent the entire summer trying to style this shirt appropriately, and I never felt comfortable. I'm actually wearing it today with high-waisted jeans, and I'm still not comfortable. I have a big, high energy personality, and I really like to give that to my staff at work. And I'm at work and I'm like, what do you need? What can I help you with? And I'm just not as comfortable and cozy had I bought the full shirt. Had I spent just $20 more, I could have my personality. I could talk to my staff and swing my arms and laugh. But today I've been like very subdued. So what I want for you is when you're looking at all those different rugs online, just have the strength to push through to get the right size rug for the right price. So you don't end up with a half shirt that you don't feel that comfortable in. Did I jam enough interesting and weird facts in your head? I hope so, because I want when you're about to buy the rug and you're choosing the size, the last thing, but probably the most important, you remember all these funny things and the knowledge will come back to you very quickly. So just to recap, the 3 things I want you to remember is buy the biggest rug for your space to give yourself your happy eyes and expand the room. I also don't want you to have a pool in the center of your living room or any of the rooms with all the furniture around the pool. We want everything to touch the rug. We need things to touch it, 2 legs, half a sofa, half of the furniture, but we want something to touch the actual rug in the space. And lastly, you gotta push past. If you need an 8x10, you don't buy a 5x7. If you need a 10x12, you don't buy an 8x10. Just remember me, you don't wanna run around in a half shirt. You gotta buy the whole shirt. So if you had fun today, please subscribe or leave a comment below. I really appreciate it. And I just wanna say thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.